Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have for you a postpartum core routine that is perfect to help you build strength in your body that you might have lost throughout your pregnancy. You don't need any special props, just grab your mat and we'll get straight into it. So we're going to begin in puppy pose. Just on your knees, take your knees as wide as your hips and then stretch your arms forwards. Really lengthen them as far as you can and bring your forehead down to your mat. So you're starting to create a lot of length in your spine, in your back. And when you get down onto your mat, then start to draw your belly button in and you'll feel a hollowing in your abdomen, in your stomach. And then while you're here, just start to take a few long, deep breaths in and out through your nose if you can. Just taking a moment to start to feel into your body. Just swaying your hips a little bit from side to side here. And just making your way up onto your hands and knees now. Take a breath in. And now as you exhale, tuck your toes under. We're going to lift up into downward facing dog. Just moving around a little bit here, pedaling out through your legs. Just feeling that stretch down the backs of your legs and your calves and your hamstrings. Just being mindful that you're drawing the weight back into your legs here, so you're not forwards, you're not having all the weight in your hands and your wrists. That will be really uncomfortable and painful. So you want to be pushing your hips back. And then just coming to a little bit more of a place of stillness now. We're going to take a few deep breaths here. Tailbone is tilting up, so your pelvis is rotating forwards. Breathing in and out. And then making your way back down onto your hands and knees. From here, stretch your right leg out. You're going to push through your heel. So your leg is very long, it's very engaged, it's very activated. Now from here, I want you to draw your belly button in so you'll feel how that lifts everything up and you're activated and engaged through your core area. Reaching your left arm forwards now, long straight arm, take a breath in. Now as you exhale, we're curling the knee in and drawing the arm back. Just like that, the spine rounds a little bit as you do that. Inhale, we're lengthening and stretching back out. Exhale, you're curling back in. Now there's the temptation to move really fast through this and get it over with, but see if you can actually move a little slower so that you're moving with control and you're really using your muscles to stabilize you. Three more, you guys. Awesome work. Switch on over. So we're going to take our left leg, push through the heel, reaching your right arm forwards. Now, remember you're hugging in here, so you're really engaging through your core. Take a breath in, and as we exhale, curling in, stretching back out, curling in, stretching back out. Awesome work. Keep moving through this. You've got three more to go. And one more. And release. We're going to come back up into downward facing dog for a moment here. So toes tucking under, lifting up. Take your right leg up into the air. You're going to bend your knee and rotate your hips open to the right side of your room. So you're feeling that rotation in your body here, that opening through your chest. As much as you can, press your left heel down to the ground. It's totally okay if the foot's up in the air. It's not about getting it down, it's just feeling that stretch down the back of the leg. And then from here, stepping your right foot forwards between your hands. We're going to lift up the back toes, ground through your feet. We're rising up into a lunge. Now from here, take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw your core in, wrap in, straightening your leg, reaching, lengthening tall, and then drop it back down, breath in. On your exhale, engage, lift up, drop back down. We're going to do 10 of these a little bit faster. Let's go. So remember, stay strong and lifted as you straighten the legs and rise up. 4 more. And release, bring your hands back down to the mat. Step back to your hands and knees. We're going to switch on over to the other side. So back into your downward facing dog. Take your left leg up into the air. We're going to bend the knee, rotate open here. A few deep breaths. And then stepping your foot forwards, back toes are lifted, back heels lifted rather, and rising up. Take a breath in, and straighten and lift, bending back down. Straighten and lift. We've got 10 more. Five more. And release. Awesome work. Let's come on over down to our mat now, lying down on our backs. And we're just going to take some pelvic tilts from here. So bring your feet onto the mat, take them as wide as your hips. Just bringing your hands onto your lower belly for a moment. At the moment, you should have a little bit of space between the mat and your back. So you should be able to wiggle your fingers under just a tiny little bit. And then take a breath in. And now as you exhale, we're wrapping the core muscles in so they'll start to activate and engage. And you're going to rotate your pelvis up and push your back down into the mat. So your back is flat now, holding it here with that brace for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go, release. Take a breath in. And pelvic tilt. Back flattens, brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it go, release. You got it. Take a breath in. Pelvic tilt, back flattens, brace for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. We've got 2 more. Breath in. And pelvic tilt, back flattens, brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 1 more. Breath in. And tilt. Back presses down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. We're going to do 10 really fast ones now. So just 1 breath and then we switch movements. So let's go. Breath in. And then exhale. We tilt, release. Tilt, release. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Awesome work. Keep your feet as they are. You're going to press them down into the mat. You're going to take that pelvic tilt just like we did and then lift your hips up. High as you can. You can just walk your shoulders underneath you a little bit more to find more space. When you're up as high as you feel, you can go draw your belly button in and we're going to reach our arms up over our head. Lower back down slowly, so bringing 1 vertebra down onto your mat at a time, so very controlled movements, and then bring your arms back down. We're going to do that again, pelvic tilt. Slowly with control, coming up. Arms up over your head, stretching them out, pushing your heels down into the mat, lift a little higher. And then we're rolling down your spine and lowering your arms. Let's go. Got a few more. Up you come. And coming up again. Your knees are sort of drawing towards each other, or there's that action of them drawing together. You don't want them coming together, but that just prevents the knees from falling out to the sides. Let's come up again. Arms up over your head. And down you come. Got 4 more here. Two more. One more. And release. Nice work. Okay, we're going to stay on our back. And what you're going to do is you're going to brace so your core is engaged, and we're going to lift our legs up into the air. Simple as that. And then drop them back down with control. So it's harder than it looks, and if it feels a little too challenging, do one leg at a time. You'll know if it's too challenging because you'll be straining, you'll have to like scrunch up your face, and we don't want any of that. So just be mindful of what is working for you in today's class. So let's brace our core muscles. Back is flattening to the mat again. We're lifting our legs up, feet flexed, and we're dropping them back down. And up, and down, and up, and down. For 8, 7, it's harder than it looks, isn't it? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, bring your legs up into the air again. We're going to have the knees together. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take your knees out to the side, and then we draw and squeeze the knees back together. Take your knees out to the side and draw and squeeze them together. We're going to keep our feet flexed so they're really activated and energized as well. Just like the other positions we've been doing, you're going to flatten your back to the mat. We're going to brace and engage the core muscles so they're activated. And we're going to take our legs wide and up. Wide and up. You've got it. Let's do 8 more. 4, 5, really strengthening your inner thighs here as well as your pelvic floor and your core muscles. 3, 2, 1, and release. Lower your legs. Come on over to your right side. So we're going to lie on the right side. You can just bend this right leg. We're going to stretch out the left leg here. You want to make sure that your core is staying engaged here. And we're just going to take the left leg up and take circles through the leg. Now, what I want you to be mindful of when you do this is that you're staying stabilized and strong through your core. So you're kind of not moving your body, you're not collapsing into the ground, but you're really strong and stable here. So let's go with our circles. You can take little circles if that feels better for you, or you can start to draw bigger circles. Not a problem which one you do. Starting to really strengthen the muscles in your upper leg, and then you're using your pelvic floor and your core to hold you here and to stabilize you, which is very important. 1, 2, 3. Nice work. Switch on over to the other side. Okay, so we're going to stretch out the right leg now. Just bringing your fingertips on the mat here again. We're hugging and engaging, and we're going to take those leg circles. Helping to bring mobility and a sense of release as well into your hip here, your hip muscles, your hip joint. Let's go ahead and do 4 more. 3 and 4. Nice work. And release. Come on up to sit on your bum. We're going to stretch out our legs, and you're going to have your fingertips pointing forwards towards your feet with your hands flat on the ground. And we're going to lift up into a bridge. This is going to be our last exercise for today's class. So you're going to bring your feet onto the mat like this, and you're going to lift up into a bridge. Your chin can stay tucked to your chest, but we're going to lift the hips up, draw your navel in towards your spine, and then with control, you're going to sway back and sit down again. Just like that, up you come. 2, 3. So as we move faster, just see if you can actually keep your bum hovering off the mat. So building lots of strength in your body as you do this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5, and release. Awesome work today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed today's class. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know how you found the class. Give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for the next class. Bye, guys.